Doing good. How about you guys?
Doing well. What's this year been like for you, just in terms of, maybe your role kind of changing as the year has progressed?
Yeah, this year, I'd say utilizing everybody has been how it's been different. It's definitely been an adjustment, but using us all to our strengths and getting all the guys on the field to perform and see what they do.
Has it been frustrating at all to maybe not get as many carries as you'd like?
I mean, that comes with it, yeah, absolutely. But it's good to see, the team is flourishing. Where the offense is getting going. We getting some pace going into it as well. So a little bit, yes, but of course, just keeping my mind on the main goal, team winning, team oriented goals, and keeping my faith in the Lord. So yeah.
How would you assess your individual performance so far this year?
Yeah, so I'd say actually I think every time I've been in, just really making the most out of everything. Like if I'm on there blocking, catching the passes, wherever, I'm being moved around on the field, and of course when I get those carries, being a force, running hard, doing everything I got to do to make sure that I'm helping the team.
You mentioned how they're using you to your strengths. What do you feel like those strengths are that you bring to that equation?
Man, I feel like my strengths, everything. I mean, I love running between the tackles, catching the ball, being put out in space, making people miss, getting downhill. I mean, I think to me, everything is a strength kind of. And I've really been working on that. You see the growth from my freshman year to this year. And just, being through the program and everything, I've really strengthened up every part of my game and continue to get stronger in areas, pass protection, everything like that. So all around, I got to say, doing good and everything.
You're talking with J.K. Dobbins as a sophomore. When he was splitting carries with Mike Weber, he said one of the problems he had was trying to hit a home run with the limited opportunities. Yeah. How do you handle that? How do you try not to go 70 yards every time you touch the ball?
Man, I say
while trying to do that.
Yes, it's hard because every time you want to be like, man, I got to strike. But having your mind like that can really throw you off of your game. So I say really just taking each play as its own individual play and not really being worried about, okay, I need to strike, I need to do this, that, and the third, because my reps might be limited, but really just taking the most out of every opportunity, just keeping my mindset on that.
And it looks like when you're out there and you're getting your opportunities and you go 7-8 yards, you get 11 yards, and you come up off that tackle, you want more. You can see the energy that you got going.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hungry for it, man. I came here and I want to be a contributor to this team, of course. So every time, I'm in there, I'm gonna give it my all. So that's all.
You are a guy they've used in the passing game a lot. What do you think has made you that kind of a strength for you?
Yes, I don't know. I think I started off as a receiver when I first started football. So I've always had good hands and I've always been agile and being able to move me in that area is something they've done more this year. So I think it's always just been a strength of mine. It's never been a weakness in my hands, being able to catch the ball in space and stuff like that.
Isaiah was a guy that people weren't really talking about. Now he's playing a lot. What have you seen from him that's allowed him to make this impact for you guys?
Yeah, he's a good running back, and he's been working. He's been grinding. He came off in fall camp and got a few reps, and then just continue to get better every day. And now he's getting his opportunities and stuff like that, and just making the most out of them for him.
How does what is it maybe different like for you as a running back? Obviously last year it was Travion Quinshon. Now you have four guys. What's it just like being in a 4-man running back rotation? Yeah, 4-man running back rotation. If you told me I could see that coming, I wouldn't. But it's honestly been interesting. It's been unique. It's hard for me to really speak on it because it's my first time being in that kind of situation with all these guys. But it's good. Seeing everybody eat. Seeing everybody go out there, perform, and do their absolute best has been something that's really good and unique about it. So, yeah. How do you feel like you guys all make each other better?
I think just, coming in every day to work, the commodity and camaraderie in the running back room with all of us, we all being close and stuff like that has really just helped. And pulling for one another is always, a part of that.
James, how would you assess where the running game is right now? It's passing game's obviously out of this world, defense out of this world. Running game is. How would you kind of assess it?
I say it's going in the right direction. I say, of course, that's probably the area where we are really trying to be more explosive in. Because you're right. The passing game and all that we have going on. I'm saying it's going to break soon. It's going to break soon because it has to be a strength for an Ohio State offense. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to run the ball, pass the ball, be very versatile in all areas like that. So that's continuing to get better as is every phase.
Have you seen progress? Because there were times last week where guys were completely unblocked. There's times I know that were not players. I know you're not going to throw anywhere. Yes. has to all work together.
It definitely does, and that's why we got to put it together on the practice field every day. You know, the small things, we got to handle those, because when it comes to the bigger games, when we playing better opponents, especially down in the playoffs, you know, you got to have that stuff tightened up. So we're definitely on it, you know what I'm saying, and guys are getting better each day, focusing on the small things.
James, there's been a lot of talk about pace of play and
Yeah.
the pace you guys go at it. Brian's had success going fast, going slow, and I know you guys practice both ways. Being able to go slow and then speed up the tempo when you want to in 2 minutes and then slow it back down, how much do you feel like that helps you guys and kind of keep at the ball?
You talking about our pace as an offense?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it just speaks to like how versatile and how strong our offense is, because to be able to switch up that pace, we dictate. We don't want to go off of what the defense does. We want to dictate the pace of the game. So starting fast, all those things like that, kind of just plays, start fast and stuff like that. So, I mean, the tempo switching up, yes, but really just putting the ball down and just playing.
Coach Dave referred to you guys as a young room just because.
Yeah, we absolutely are.
Yeah. Does it feel? I mean, you kind of answered it, but feeling that way while you're in your second year. Obviously, CJ's playing a lot, but it hasn't been here. Like, how does that translate on the field? Because I think people think, oh, you're running back, you go out there, you carry the ball, you did it in high school. So, like, why is that different than maybe if you had more experience in that?
I mean, that's a tough one. Kind of seeing like if you have more experiences being a running back, like on the field, off the field. I mean, I think it's just something like just being in the system. I mean, I don't think it makes too much of a difference. You know what I'm saying? At least speaking from like where I'm at now with my sophomore year, I say, I mean, if you got it, you got it. And you catch on to it quick. Some guys, they catch on to it faster. Some people, it takes a little longer time. But I think it's just depending on who you are, how fast you can really catch on to it. Especially in being in a running back position, it's not going to take as much time as maybe an offensive lineman and stuff like that. So, yeah.
You might have already been asked this, but how do you feel like your season has progressed so far?
Yeah, I say my season has progressed. It's in the right direction. It's been going the way that God has intended it to go, and really just trusting in the Lord. And we got a lot of football left. We're going all the way back to the championship. We're gonna have 7 more games, about 6 or 7 more games, and there's a lot of ball left. So really just keeping my mind on that and knowing on God's timing. And if I keep on doing what I'm doing, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So just being focusing on the team, the guys in the room, and all on the main goal.
Do you feel like you've really had a few moments, especially the last couple of weeks, though, where it's kind of like, yeah, that's what people are looking for from you?
Absolutely. I mean, I definitely had some good runs, some good blocks, and I'm just stacking days, stacking games, and putting my best foot forward every time I'm out there.
So do you feel different now than at the beginning of the season?
Absolutely. Yeah, I absolutely do. Yes, sir. I mean, just growth mentally. You know what I'm saying? This game comes with a lot of ups and downs, man. And being able to navigate through that and to put your best foot forward each Saturday, in and out, and even coming to practice and work every day. Just seeing my growth as a player, my growth as a person, all that's really just been continuing to go in the right direction.
Do you feel like you guys collectively are probably coming off the best game? I mean, all the running backs kind of had some moments there last week.
I think we did a good job of running physical, you know what I'm saying, getting downhill and do what we need to do, which was the expectation, because of course that was Purdue. But I mean, I think we all did come off of having good games, so now it's just stacking days and continuing to do it week by week, being explosive in those areas.
And does it kind of filter through to you guys that maybe there's people looking for more from the running backs a few weeks ago? Or?
I mean, yeah, but we don't really pay attention to what the outside people have to say, you know what I'm saying? I mean, when it gets down to it, I mean, what really matters is, like, of course, the work we put in the facility each day, and then, of course, going out there on Saturdays, you can't really focus too much about that, especially in season. So just focusing on the main thing, what's in this building, and doing our best each Saturday.
James, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, James.